The lights inside Crypto.com arena felt different tonight. Not darker, but heavier. Because for the first time in a moment that truly mattered, the LeBron James era of leadership wasn't walking through that tunnel. The Los Angeles Lakers were preparing for one of the most intense matchups of the season, a battle for pride, positioning, and city dominance, against their crosstown rivals, the LA Clippers. But this time, their king was sidelined. No perigamror, no chase down blocks, no moment where LeBron slows the game down with that veteran calm. Just silence where his presence usually lives. The injury report dropped hours before tip-off. LeBron out. And suddenly, the conversation changed. Not can the Lakers win, but who becomes the Lakers now? Because when a franchise icon is absent, it's not just about losing points or assists. You lose gravity. You lose experience. You lose the heartbeat that keeps the locker room steady when the game turns chaotic. Inside the Lakers' locker room, the mood was focused, not panicked. Players knew this wasn't just another regular season game. This was a test of depth, a test of leadership, a test of whether this roster is built to survive when the spotlight isn't carried by number 23. Veterans spoke more loudly. Young players felt the pressure rise. And suddenly, every possession carried more weight than usual. Because when LeBron plays, mistakes feel fixable. When he doesn't, they feel permanent. Across the hallway, the Clippers sensed opportunity. Rivalries in Los Angeles are never friendly. They're territorial. They're emotional. They're about proving who owns the city. And facing the Lakers without their biggest star, that's a chance no contender ignores. The Clippers came in aggressive, fast, and relentless, looking to strike early before the Lakers could find their rhythm. Back on the court, the Lakers tried to redefine themselves in real time. More ball movement, more defensive urgency, more responsibility shared across the floor. Because this wasn't about replacing LeBron. No one replaces LeBron. This was about proving the Lakers aren't just a one-man storyline. Moments like this shape seasons. Not the easy wins, not the highlight nights, but the uncomfortable games. The ones where adversity walks in before tip-off. Where a team either fractures under pressure or discovers a new identity. For the Lakers, this game was never just about the Clippers. It was about answering a bigger question. Are they contenders? Or simply a team built around one legend? Because injuries don't ask permission. And championship runs never follow perfect scripts. Sometimes the road to June begins on nights exactly like this. When the spotlight is missing its brightest star, and everyone else must decide if they're ready to shine. Because the Los Angeles Lakers weren't just trying to survive without LeBron James anymore. They were trying to prove something. Every rebound felt louder. Every defensive stop felt like a statement. And every fast break bucket carried a message. This team isn't done yet. The Clippers, led by their star power and confidence, kept pushing the tempo. They smelled weakness. They attacked mismatches. They forced the Lakers to play faster than they wanted. Because rivalries don't wait for injured superstars to return. The LA Clippers wanted this win to send a message across the league. That the balance of power in Los Angeles might be shifting. But something unexpected started to happen. The Lakers stopped looking like a team missing its leader, and started looking like a team discovering new ones. A role player hit a huge corner three. A young guard dove for a loose ball. A veteran took charge defensively and refused to back down. And suddenly, the crowd felt it. That spark, that belief, that dangerous momentum that shows up when a team realizes it has nothing to lose. Basketball games often turn on moments no stat sheet captures. A defensive stop that silences the opponent's run. A timeout speech that changes body language. A single possession that shifts belief from doubt to confidence. And in that third quarter, the Lakers found theirs. They weren't playing for LeBron anymore. They were playing because of him. Because every player in that locker room knows what wearing that jersey means when the king isn't there to carry it. It means stepping forward or stepping aside. The final quarter loomed like a test of identity. Fatigue set in. Shots got tougher. Every whistle felt louder. This wasn't just a rivalry game now. This was a glimpse into the Lakers' future. Because whether it's injury, rest, or the passing of time. There will be nights when LeBron isn't on the floor. And championships are won by teams that know how to survive those nights. So the question wasn't just, can the Lakers beat the Clippers tonight? It became something bigger. Can they prove they're more than a one-man dynasty? Because if they can fight through this, if they can hold their ground when their leader is watching from the bench, then maybe this season isn't about dependence. Maybe it's about evolution. Every second ticking down felt like pressure building inside the arena. And without LeBron James on the floor, there was no automatic safety net, no guaranteed late-game control. This was raw basketball now. Execution, composure, heart. The Los Angeles Lakers huddled during a timeout, faces intense, voices louder than before. This wasn't about strategy anymore. It was about belief. Because in moments like this, teams either wait for a hero, or they decide to become one together. And tonight, the Lakers didn't have the luxury of waiting. Across the court, the LA Clippers sensed the moment slipping into something dangerous. They tightened their defense. They slowed the tempo. They tried to turn the game into a grind, the kind of finish where experience usually wins. Because rivalry games in Los Angeles aren't just battles for standings. They're battles for identity, for headlines, for bragging rights that last far longer than one night. But something about the Lakers' energy refused to fade. They ran harder, defended sharper, communicated louder. It wasn't perfect basketball. It wasn't superstar dominance. It was something more unpredictable, and sometimes more powerful. It was collective hunger. As the final minutes approached, the arena held its breath. Because this game had transformed. It wasn't about the absence of LeBron anymore. It was about the presence of everyone else. And whether that would be enough. Because seasons are defined by nights exactly like this. Nights when adversity forces a team to reveal who they truly are. Win or lose, this game would leave a mark. On the standings. On the locker room. On the story of this Lakers season. Because sometimes the most important chapters aren't written by superstars. They're written by the moments when a team learns how to stand without one. They ran harder, defended sharper, communicated louder. It wasn't perfect basketball. It wasn't superstar dominance. It was something more unpredictable, and sometimes more powerful. It was collective hunger. As the final minutes approached, the arena held its breath. Because this game had transformed. It wasn't about the absence of LeBron anymore. It was about the presence of everyone else. And whether that would be enough. Because seasons are defined by nights exactly like this. Nights when adversity forces a team to reveal who they truly are. Win or lose, this game would leave a mark. On the standings. On the locker room. On the story of this Lakers season. Because sometimes the most important chapters aren't written by superstars. They're written by the moments when a team learns how to stand without one.